Login accepted.
So we're here in Active Directory week, Windows week, tail end of it. Yeah, memberships are still open. Please become a member if you like Swift. We also have some STEM Advantage opportunities. If you're interested in career development or support or career certi certification reimbursements, um, you should go check this out. It's open for I think freshmen and I guess also sophomores technically. Yeah. Um, so if you're in a STEM major and again you want to like build skills or just have professional support or mentorship, yeah, feel free to scan this QR code and sign up for STEM Advantage. Okay, who am I? If you didn't well I talked last Tuesday, so you might know me, but I am Raymond Atienza, president of Swift, fourth year CIS major.
Um, Hi, I'm Maytha, and I'm the Alumni Relations Coordinator for Swift. And I'm a third year CS major, cyber minor, and I'm also on the CCDC team. Oh, I just wanted to go over some stuff that you will need from Tuesday for this lab, and that's the registry. Wait, do they have access to the slides?
Yeah, it's on the link here. Yeah. Oh, link TR slash alpha should find it. Should put the link on the screen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, when we get to the lab, I'll put the link on the screen so you can access these slides. But the registry is very important for this lab. Um and also the Windows firewall GUI. Um oh, Raymond, do you want to do this slide?
So what you guys are will be doing today. So you're a sysadmin. Um, welcome to Swift Card Enterprise. Um, you're a sysadmin, right? So we need you to complete some tasks for us. Those of you who have access to the workshop itself. So we have um three machines. So the first machine is, well, it says domain controller, but on the Proxmox, it says server 2019. You're gonna be pretty much using that machine for the most part, in terms of like Active Directory tasks. But as for the firewall and registry portion, you'd be using Windows Client 2. So these are the passwords for the respective machines. And yeah, here's your first three tasks, guys.
Um, Sorry, I should have specified this on the slides, but these first three tasks will be in the Windows Client 2 machine. So if you have cloned the template, you should be able to find that and like let us know if you need help with that. So find the 5 root hives, and then the second task is to expand H key current user, go to control panel on the desktop, and then you're going to find a value called wallpaper and read the path to the current desktop background. And then you're going to change the wallpaper value. And what that's going to do is change the wallpaper through like the registry keys. So that's like kind of cool. Um, and then the third thing is making a new key for Swift's favorite colors. And this will not actually like do anything to the operating system because like nothing is going to be actually using it, but it's just kind of like practice to make key. But yeah, let us know if you guys need any help. Um, I don't want to go over time or anything, so I'm gonna have to like go over tasks 1 to 3. Um, but okay, so task 1 was to find the 5 root hives through regedit. So how you do that is go to the search and type in regedit, enter, and it's literally just these. Um, Next one was to find the value called wallpaper and read the path to the current desktop background and then change the wallpaper value. Um, yeah, so it should be this one. Um, and this is kind of like the path where it's supposed to be. I am not going to go into Internet Explorer and try to find another wallpaper right now because that would take a while. But um, you should have looked up like an image and downloaded it and then copied the file path and then put that in here and then it should be able to change it. Step 3 was to make a new key for Swift's favorite colors just for fun to like give you guys some practice with keys. Um, so I told you to go to Ishki current user and software. Okay, so from software, you right click, you click on new and key. And then for the key's name, I think I said name it Fave Colors. So, yep. And then through that, you're gonna go into it and create a new string value. And that's gonna be named, oh, whoops. Yeah, the template, but then after you allow oh, sorry. Um, yeah, so that's gonna be named orange and black, and that's kind of how you do the first task. So now you have task 4 and 5. For task 4, keep using regedit, and then for 5, you're gonna use the firewall GUI. Guys, PSA, this is if the stuff is not working, it is not your fault. I just realized I accidentally deleted the wrong snapshot, so the lab isn't working as it is supposed to. But I'll just like show you what you were supposed to do. Um, for the task, I think it was 5 and 6. Oh wait, no, it was 4 and 5. Okay. Okay, so for the system clock to change to showing in seconds, um, you're supposed to use regedit again. and H key, current user, then go into software and Microsoft, and then Windows. And current version. Let me like expand this out a bit so you guys can actually see. And then from there, where is, oh, Explorer and then Advanced. Okay, from here, I don't know if it already. Yeah, so this is what you were supposed to create, and it is already created. So that was me. But how to actually create it is you're gonna right click, you're gonna go to new, and then you're gonna go to dword 32-bit value, and you're gonna call it show seconds in system clock. Okay, yeah. So that's not gonna work because it already exists, but that's how you're supposed to create it. But and then in here, you're gonna change the value data to 1 so that it works, and then set the base to decimal. And that's how you were supposed to create change this from hours and minutes to hours, minutes, and seconds. Because what this does is Windows is gonna see this and then understand that it's supposed to also show the seconds in the system clock. Yeah, and then after you made that, you're supposed to log back and log in so that it can like restart everything, and then it should have worked. For the firewalling, so you're supposed to go into like command prompt and ping 8.8.8.8 should have worked. And it was supposed to give you a reply, but it says transmit failed and general failure. But if it did give you a reply, you're supposed to go into the firewall with wf.msc. Uh, yeah, and then through here, since we want um, the ping to not go through, you should go into outbound rules. And you're going to make a new rule. And it should be a custom rule. Go to next. And then it should be all programs. Next. And the protocol type is going to be something called ICMP v4 because that is the protocol that pings use. And then leave everything else default and then go to next. And also should be good. And then it would block the connection because you don't want it to go outbound. Then it should apply to everything. And then I think this is what I named it last time. So lab. And then what it does would be block ICMP v4 and outbound. So that like when you look at this in the firewall rules, you should be able to like know what exactly the rule does. Yeah, so now the rule exists. And that was what was supposed to make the pings not work. But yeah, we're gonna be going on to the Active Directory part of the lab.
So for task 6, it should be on your server 2019 on one of your VMs. It's pretty easy. we just gotta make sure the your password requirements are there, and these are the listed requirements. There should be these six. And an important thing to notice is in PowerShell or command prompt, uh, type in GP update slash force after you change these things because you want to make sure these changes happen like in real time on those machines, and this update forces it to update throughout the whole domain. So please try to attempt this. Also, the server 2019 password should be in the briefing from before, the briefing slide. Should be, yep, it should be that, which is Dark Magician 1. Alrighty, the next task is a bit messed up because Windows doesn't do it due to the password complexity. You would have to make sure, is it GP update slash force in your command prompt? You need to type it in, probably restart the machine to where it should work. But essentially, the thought behind this task is basically understanding how to add users to the let me reload this because I did update it. But it's basically trying to understanding how to add users in a Windows uh environment. It's pretty easy. So get to it, I guess. Alrighty, we're running low on time, so we just want to quickly go through the task. Next task is just basically removing the fired employee Bandit Keith from the domain. Should be pretty simple. And after that, you're trying to demote an employee from the admin privileges. Yeah, I'll just give you like 10 minutes since we don't have a lot of time left. Sorry.
All right, so we're kind of running short on time, so I'll just go over how to do this task. So the prompt was that CEO has asked us to change all user desktop backgrounds to a certain image. So you would set this through set this policy on the domain controller, or in other words, the Server 2019 machine. But you should, when you apply this policy, you should be able to see the wallpaper on the other machine, which is Windows Client 1. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Let me just switch over. My bad. No, I gotta share it. Oh, bro. Oh, okay, there you go. Sorry about that. So first off, you would need to find like the actual wallpaper image itself. So you all it was said that, or at least in the directions, it was in this specific folder. However, it was the wrong file path because this folder is being shared, and the path that you would want to get is this network path. Actually, let me switch over to the other, if this could like load faster, but never mind. Yeah, so it was this path. So what you would do is, again, open up group policy, or yeah, group policy management. And then you could either like create a new domain, like group policy object, or just use the default domain policy. But for this, for now, I'm just gonna use the default domain policy. Right click, edit, and then go to policies. I think it's software. Oh yeah, administrative. So it's user configuration, then policies, admin temps, and then desktop. And then you would have to click desktop again, but on the right pane. And you'd see desktop wallpaper, right? So you would have to enable this first, and then some of you might have like again, like I mentioned, you guys put C share, but again, like it didn't show up. Or you might have like gotten the right file path, but you might have inputted this, but then it still didn't show up. Some people forgot to include the actual file at the end. So it would be this path ending with wallpaper.jpg. And then you would click OK or apply, and then OK. Wait, did I even click? Oh yeah, okay, I did. And then of course you would run PowerShell to force the policy to update. So GP update, is that / force. And then just wait for the policy to apply. And then it's been applied. So what you do now is log in as, I think it was, what was the username? Something. You say kudo on the other machine. Oh my gosh, it's in the way. Yeah. So right here, you would log in.
Stardust Dragon. Password's gonna be Stardust Dragon, capital S, capital D. And hopefully after those changes happen, your background should be changed. It's probably logging in right now.
There
Yep.
you go.
Right there. So Raymond did do it right, and you see the image right there. Just 5 Ojamas right there, holding hands. And congratulations, you applied group policy to all the users in the domain.
Yeah, we're kind of going over we're like 3 minutes over the meeting time, so I'm gonna end it here. If you guys are still interested in doing this lab, I guess we'll leave the template up for a week, and then we're just gonna have to like destroy everything afterwards. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.